Welcome back, everybody, to our series on Armor Up. Our second piece of armor we're going to be looking at is the breastplate of righteousness. With the breastplate of righteousness in place. This breastplate would be for us a modern-day equivalent to a protective vest or a Kevlar vest that we see law enforcement and military wearing when they're on duty, and sometimes even when they're off duty. It's designed to protect the vital organs from here, the heart, the lungs, all these things that keep us alive. And it's designed to withstand deadly force. Something hits it, it's designed not to be penetrated. That's what the breastplate does for us. It's a breastplate of righteousness. Breastplates often wore the emblem of the army for whom they were fighting. If it was England, if it was France, if it was at this time, if it was Rome, or if it was the Jews at the time, they would have certain things on their breastplate that would indicate this is who we fight for, so that you know who we are. What protects our life's breath and our life's blood, spiritually speaking, is not our righteousness. Our breastplate is not embossed with the good things and the righteous things that I may do, but it's embossed with the gospel, His righteousness. Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians, God made Him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in Him we might become the righteousness of God. This breastplate of righteousness that we wear is not, look at my good things I did. Look at my awards and accolades and spiritual growth that I've had. No, my righteousness, the prophet said, is filthy rags. We depend on His righteousness. Why am I protected from the enemy's attack in my vital organs? Because of righteous things I've done or will do? No. The only thing that I can do righteous is because of God's righteousness is coming out of me. And that is why we wear His righteousness and proclaim that. So how does righteousness protect these vital organs that we have? We're protected from attacks that come in the forms of lies because we've put on His righteousness. If tempted to evil, we filter it through righteousness. Is this a path that God would take me down? Follow the fruit. Is this love? Is this going to produce love, joy, peace, patience, kindness? Or is it going to produce the acts of the sinful nature that we find in Galatians chapter 5? It helps us filter how we think and how we live in righteousness. So how else does His righteousness protect? When we're accused, we stand firm because His righteousness protects. The lies of the enemy that accuse us of not being children of God, of doubting our salvation, of whatever it comes, of temptation, or even if people in the world accuse us. When we have walked righteous, people will see righteous acts, and we glorify God. We are who He says we are. Therefore, we walk, talk, and live in His righteousness, which reflects whose side we are on. The challenge of this text is to put on the breastplate of righteousness that provides us full protection.